do it. Don't you do it, Mr. Munchies! I'm on the other side of the room with a good 12 feet separating us. I can't move fast enough to grab him before he knocks the vase of fresh flowers off the mantel, but I have other ways to deal with mischievous kitties. His white and orange paw is raised in the air, little toe beans twitching. My hand is in my pocket, finger on the trigger. I need to be quicker on the draw than he is on the paw. I pull the baby blue squirt gun free from my pocket, grateful that it doesn't get caught on the inside of my cardigan this time. His eyes round, and he rears back slightly as I close one eye and take aim and hit him directly in the face with a stream of cold water. He yowls angrily and leaps off the mantel, knocking over a picture frame in the process, his tail swatting the vase, which teeters precariously for several terrifying seconds before it stills. I exhale a relieved breath and then groan at the sound of something crashing to the floor in the other room. Most of the time, I love my job, but dealing with cats who behave like wild teenagers is not my favorite, although they're often the same level of hurtable. I rush through the living room to the kitchen and suck in a horrified breath as I spot Hogwarts on the floor, pieces scattered all over the place. One of Mr. Munchies' humans, Jeff, is a huge Lego fan. When he's had a particularly difficult day, he comes home and unwinds by building something. Over the past several weeks, he's been working on Hogwarts. It's quite detailed, with several buildings. The entire kitchen table is occupied by the project. Except now, Hufflepuff's dorm is no more. I spot Mr. Munchies on the other side of the room, hiding behind the garbage can. I take aim, but he's too fast, rushing off down the hall in a bid to escape the stream of water I've just shot at him. It misses, hitting the wall instead. I sigh and slip the water gun back in my pocket, then check the time. I have half an hour to clean up this mess and drive across town to meet my potential new kitty and his human caretaker. As I bend and start pushing the scattered Legos into a pile, my knee hits the floor and a tiny plastic piece bites into the skin. 3 more times, I accidentally step on the camouflaged pieces and yelp in pain. I'm used to being scratched and even bitten on occasion. But stepping on Legos is its own brand of torture. Mr. Munchies makes another appearance, and when he's sure I'm not going to spray him again, he rubs himself on my legs, meowing his apology for knocking over the Lego creation and causing me pain with all the Lego shrapnel. He steps on a piece too, then does a donkey kick to unstick it from his paw. Once it's free, he drops down on his butt, flops onto his side, splays his toe beans, gives them a lick, and then goes to work on his privates. Mr. Munchies, your manners are the worst. I poke him in the side, and he lifts his head long enough to give me a disgruntled look, as if it's my fault I'm cleaning up Legos while he's in the middle of washing his furry nuts. It's hard to stay mad at him, though. This is his way of telling me he wants attention and that he doesn't like being left alone. I get it. Loneliness and boredom are 2 emotions I'm not fond of either, although with cats like Mr. Munchies to take care of, I'm rarely bored. Lonely is different because we can be surrounded by people or pets we love and still experience that hollow ache sometimes. Once the Lego pieces are back on the table, I email Jeff to tell him about the mishap and that I hope I got all the pieces. I leave 2 small spray bottles on the edge of the kitchen table to deter Mr. Munchies from jumping back up, give him a few extra pets, and feed him dinner. But I forgo the treats because of his naughty behavior and then lock up behind me. I've only been caring for Mr. Munchies for a few weeks, so he's a work in progress. He's getting better, but it's a slow process. The neighborhood he lives in is upscale, with big houses and driveways with interlocking stone and manicured gardens tended by landscapers. A couple of the neighborhood kids are riding by on their bikes. They both raise their hands in a quick wave as they head toward the park. The woman who lives next door to Mr. Munchies pulls into her driveway. I suppress an eye roll as she gets out of her Mercedes SUV. She's always dressed like she's going to a funeral, and her mood seems to match. She opens the back door as Rufus, her black lab, jumps out. He bounds through her garden and across Mr. Munchies' driveway, tongue lolling, tail wagging, barking excitedly as he approaches me. "Rufus, come back here! Rufus, come back!"